You're facing the worst case scenario. You're in a gun-free zone and you end up face to face with an active shooter. What would you do? In this video, Mike Janisch, founder of Martial Blade Concepts, breaks down how to effectively use your knife in this situation with a step-by-step demonstration. And a quick reminder, we have a gun giveaway going on right now. You can enter for free, but it ends really soon. Just click the link in the description below to reveal which brand new gun you could win. Now, let's watch this video.
Two of the scariest words in the English language these days are active shooter. It's a phenomenon that has happened with increasing frequency over recent years. It's one of the scariest things that we can possibly encounter in our world today. And it's something that not only affects us individually, obviously if you have children, if you have loved ones, you worry for their safety as well. Now, one of the things we need to consider is that active shooters will target people in environments where the situation will most favor them. Essentially, what they're looking for are non-permissive environments where they know that people aren't going to be armed and that they can basically do whatever it is they want to do with impunity. One of the advantages of a knife is that in many cases, even if you can't carry a firearm in a particular situation, you can carry a knife legally permissibly. Again, you've got to do the research, you've got to figure out what you can do in a particular environment. But knives are much more permissible in general terms than firearms. When you look at it from a practical standpoint, also, we all would like to be armed as much as possible. But in some cases, for matters of convenience or for whatever situation outside your area of reciprocity, you may not have a firearm. So the knife is going to be the best option for you. When it comes to using a knife against an active shooter, please don't think that I'm advocating you going face to face with somebody who's got a gun and you trying to fight him with a knife. That's not what I mean. You've got to stack the odds in your favor. You've got to use cover, concealment, tactics, everything that you could possibly stack in your favor to be able to launch some type of an attack against an active shooter, to be able to shut things down. The advantage of the knife, however, is it allows you to solve the problem very quickly if you're smart. Let's take a look at that. So Thane Alexander is armed here with a good plastic training gun. I have a training knife, again, never trained with live weapons. So what we'll be looking at, let's say that Thane is an active shooter. He's moving down a hallway or something like that, just for the sake of being able to envision a scenario. Let's say that you're in your workplace and you suddenly hear gunshots. You've thought about this before. You're not allowed to carry a firearm in the workplace, but you're legally allowed to carry a pocket knife, or you're able to grab a kitchen knife, or have something that has a good sharp cutting edge to it. You're now using an area of concealment. You're hiding behind something and you realize the shooter is moving down this hallway. So you've got the ability to now flank this person. He's targeting somebody else. You're able to approach from the side. So you can look at all the traditional things that people would think they'd want to do with knives. I want to stab him here. I want to cut this. I want to do this. I want to do all these different things that are essentially attacking his overall life force, if you will, trying to shut him down by killing him rather than solving the problem. What we want to do is be smarter than that. So what's the real danger? Let's put him with a single-handed grip for a second here. What's the danger? When he squeezes a trigger, you've got the forearm muscles here, the flexor muscles in the forearm pulling on the flexor tendons in the wrist. That's what allows him to squeeze the trigger. This is the real danger. If I can make this stop, I really have negated the threat. And I want to do that as quickly and efficiently as possible. The easiest way to do that is to simply cut this. So if I have access to this in any way, if this is what I see, and if I plan my tactics to be able to give me that ability, what I look at is my left hand is going to find things. Now, we've talked about in previous lessons here how people attack with knives. Your left hand neurologically is able to locate things in space. The right hand then ballistically, your dominant hand ballistically will go after it. So we look at simply here, my grip on the knife, this is would represent the cutting edge, the long straight cutting edge here. I'm actually gripping the knife in what's called a reverse edge grip, which means the edge is facing back toward me versus an edge out grip that we typically see for most of our defensive tactics. Edge in, the reason I'm doing that is because what it allows me to do is to hook over the top here and to pull backward. What I'm doing here is using my back muscles to pull and really use as much power as possible. And at the same time, I'm bracing with my palm here. So the simple tactic we look at, again, I'm in concealment here, he's coming down the hall, this comes up, I reach over the top and I simply cut right here. How did that feel on your end?
Pretty tight.
Pretty tight. It's very powerful. Yeah. This motion here is incredibly powerful. I've only got to cut about a ½ inch deep here to sever all these tendons. And the reaction, the response to that is instantaneous. That hand is out of the fight. He's not squeezing the trigger anymore. I literally have eliminated the threat. Anything that I do to follow up from there, whatever I need to do to be able to solve the situation, I'm free to do it, and I'm much safer, and everyone else is much safer at that point too. And it's literally just that instant in time. Doesn't matter whether this is a pistol, a shoulder weapon, whatever it is, you simply need to position yourself so that you can get access to that. Once you come up, again, one more time, as quick as bang, right here. If he did have a two-handed grip, doesn't matter. Two-handed grip, we know what we're doing. I still am cutting those tendons, and literally in an instant, I can take away his ability to squeeze the trigger and potentially save lives. Again, we're not advocating a stand-up fight with you with a knife against an active shooter. But if you can structure your tactics to allow you that opportunity, you could potentially change the course of history.
I'm Kevin Michalowski, Director of Content for the U.S. Concealed Carry Association. If you enjoy videos like this, please subscribe to this channel and click that notification bell. We'll let you know every time something new comes out. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.